Hi guys, you're all welcome back to another episode, okay, of knowing your drugs. I want to tell you about your drugs that you are taking. A lot of people abuse most drugs, okay, without knowing the effects of those drugs on their body, especially antibiotics. Antibiotics are being of highest abuse, okay, and when you abuse antibiotics with a long run, these antibiotics will not work well in your body again. Like ampiclox that people abuse a lot, after a long while you will notice that this ampiclox will not be able to work well in your body. It will not be able to do any good to your body again, okay. So today I want to tell us another drug that people abuse a lot. They call it the green color drug. I know, as I've said, the green color drug, a lot of persons have already know the drug. Let me show you the drug. Look at it here. Yes, the green color capsule. Yes, people call it the green color capsule. They said if they just take one capsule of this, it's going to cure all their disease and infection. There was a person that came to the premise and asked me to just cut one capsule of this. I was like, what do you want to do with one capsule of this? A lot of persons have abused this particular drug, and the name of this drug is doxycycline. Doxycycline, yes, this is it. Drug, as I told you, is antibiotics, and mainly it's used for bacterial infections. Yes, so it's very good for sexually transmitted infection, and we all know that infections are so rampant these days that a lot of persons usually come up with infection. Okay, let's know more about this doxycycline, so that when you're using it, you'll be able to appreciate what you're using it for, and you will not abuse it thereby buying one capsule or two capsules for what you want to use it for. Okay, so as I've told you, this is antibiotics, okay, meaning it's used for bacterial infection, okay, both sexually transmitted and also oral or otherwise. Okay, it's used for mainly for bacterial infection. So now let's look out for the persons that are going to be taking this, because some persons usually give this to even their children. Okay, children and pregnant women are not allowed to take this drug. This doxycycline you're saying here is made for only adults, and those that are not pregnant. Okay, so children under 8 years, like 8 years below, should not take this drug. Okay, the side effects are nausea, diarrhea. Nausea is like you want to vomit but it's not coming out. That is what nausea is all about. Okay, some persons usually vomit, some people usually have diarrhea in the process of taking this drug. Okay, these are many more are the side effects of this drug. Okay, these ones that I mentioned are just the common side effects that you are likely to experience. There are other side effects that you're going to experience, especially if you overtake this drug, which is overdose. So now, since it's like that, then let's look at the right dosage, which is the dose that you need to take so that you won't be able to get this side effect. Now, if you have been following me till this point, why don't you just give this video a thumbs up? Yeah, like this video, please, like, subscribe to my channel so that you won't forget. Yes, also put on the bell icon so that you'll be the first to get notified anytime I'm going to drop another video, okay, about drug, lifestyle, and everything. The dosage of this doxycycline is 2 capsules a start. Okay, you either take 2 capsules, which is 200 milligrams a start, or you take 1 capsule 12 hourly. 12 hourly, I mean morning and evening. Yes, okay, so either you take 2 a start, then 1 every day. Okay, like if you are to start this capsule today being Friday, you're going to take 2 tablets for the whole day. Then the next day you're going to take 1 a day. The upper day you're going to take 1, then like that 1 till you finish the whole capsule. Okay, but if you cannot do that, the best thing you need to do is 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, which is 12 hourly every day. Okay, so you're gonna take 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, 1 in the morning, and 1 in the evening. This is for 5 days. And why most of the time we give 1 in the morning and evening for 5 days like this is because of the level of abuse of all these antibiotics, all these common antibiotics. Apart from the substandard drugs that are around in the market, that are so much in the market, apart from that, the abuse of these antibiotics too are too much. Okay, that is why most of the time we always do 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, or even we do morning, afternoon, evening for some antibiotics. So now that is it about the dosage. Now you've known the dosage. There are some persons that take drugs with other drugs. Yeah, A lot of person does that. So now if you're the type that you know you are taking calcium lactate, you don't need to combine this with calcium. Don't open this drug and open calcium and take together. No, if you are going to do that, you are decreasing the effect of this drug. Okay, so the best thing that you are going to do is drink this drug. After 1 to 2 hours you cannot take your calcium. It's fine and good. Okay, so that is it. There are a lot of things that you need to know about this drug. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the class of this drug and all other things that are not necessary for you, but I've just given you the information you need to know about doxycycline. Okay, so please try as much as you can not to abuse doxycycline, because this is one of the effective drug for infection. Okay, so thank you for staying tuned to the end. See you guys next time in my next video. Love you all. Bye.